Hello, I'm Chrisean. I am your mother. I love you, I guess. I adore you. So awesome. You sparked a big ruckus before you arrived, which is why it's so insane. The internet wasn't thrilled when Crone originally revealed she was pregnant. Blueface openly demanded that she get an abortion and claimed that the baby was even his when they argued. I won't tell them to procure me an abortion. I'm telling you to get her an abortion. My feelings are erratic. They simply took my blood pressure and other measurements. And I'm choosing to keep it, which is the only reason I feel so overwhelmed at the moment. In addition to performing, partying, smoking, and apparently drinking during her pregnancy, Crone evidently decided to keep the child. Yes. As if I had to be completely sober. I feel like we're not going to discuss that, so I'm like, okay, hell no, you mention it. Laughing, you'd like to see? The internet not only observed, but also analyzed her pregnant journey. Fans supported her conduct, arguing that she was a little girl doing the best she could, while some criticized her for being careless. The baby is being shaken around by the host. Even in the womb, little C is not safe. I'm really stressed out. Blueface made it clear early on that he was worried and didn't want her to become the mother of his child. Avoid having a child with a man who doesn't want the darn child. I'm not interested in it. Perhaps I should just work on myself and have the baby aborted. That means I will be in a relationship with someone who truly loves me for the rest of my life. Abortion should not even be alluded to by her. She ought to keep the fact that it was on her membrane a secret. Yes, since I'm about to drive them crazy until the baby starts talking excessively. Cash had a difficult pregnancy. It was unpleasant to watch and poisonous. You're not paying attention. I'm paying attention. What's wrong, Ma? I no longer wish to become a parent. Let me explain this in detail. Don't bother. I love you, my emotional self. My sister is you. You're capable of handling this. In a happy partnership, I can have a child. I'm cool, you can. Right now, I'm not cool. I have no desire to become a parent. We can't push anything on her since she's having a moment right now. Blueface wanted to know if he was the father, and Chrisean repeatedly wanted to end her pregnancy. Over the past year, Rock has met 10 different men. It's not mine until I see the results of the DNA test. Buddha, are we following through? What, abortion? No. Obtaining the DNA and learning whether we will have a child? It's for him. Yes. He is aware that it was his child. We will not abort the child. Yes, no matter what's in my gut, I don't care. Hurry up. I'd like to be free. What? When you're with him, will you feel like you're in jail? No, we're not content. Therefore, having a child is pointless. Your upper and lower lip faces indicate that you are 20 weeks pregnant. Is it too late? It's too late, really. I'm not speaking to you, Mom. Termination is permitted in California up until viability. I can't promise you'll get those results back in time if your decision is going to be based on paternity. During her pregnancy, a DNA test revealed that Blueface was the father. The drama between these two grew more quickly than the child could, and the same test caused Blueface and many others to become quite suspicious. They're so stupid. According to her, the baby won't stop me from traveling, working, earning money, and taking care of my obligations. Who is going to watch the infant? I asked. Why are you hustling on the road? I'm going to have a traveling nanny, he remarked. Chrisean kept performing during her pregnancy. Her fans continued to love and support her, and other musicians embraced her. But Blueface's worries appeared to evolve and expand with the child. I'm looking at the likes saying things like, I'm going on the road. I'm going to get this money. I'm going to keep hustling. Who will be babysitting the kid while you're doing this? Stated that she would be using a traveling babysitter. I stated, yo, look, once you have this baby, your world stops. The baby comes first. Everything you want to do comes after that. She responded, No. The baby's not going to stop my world. I'm going to keep going out and doing these hostings. You're not. Make your crib frightened, except if you want me to have full custody of the child. After 2 years and a great deal of turmoil, Crowd would be living on the streets without a home, a car, or a nanny. Additionally, many people, not just the detractors, but also many who formerly encouraged and supported Crone, would start to worry about Chrisean Jr.'s health and safety. Since many could no longer tolerate the havoc she caused, fans will start to question her and hold her responsible for her actions. Was it the future that Blueface foresaw? Kid, what's wrong with you? With a newborn on the way, that's what you're going to do. Light the house on fire? This is stupid. In order to give viewers a close-up and intimate look at the toxic mayhem that occurred in what they claimed to be a relationship, Chrisean and Blueface kept inviting them in. You must be trying to burn some for the first time. To avoid getting burned in the fire, you should place it in the bathtub. How foolish is it, Tio? She is a child. She just started up when you left her alone for too long. There is ash everywhere, as if they were 6 years old. You are alone with a 6-year-old. When you get home, you will be broken, burned, and sliced. It's odd that the door will break because I don't comprehend it. The house smells of smoke and fire. I don't believe it's healthy for you or your child to breathe in all of this smoke and soot. To be wiser than that is the goal. Search anywhere, attempting to upgrade to the new glass stairs. This whole thing isn't going to burn down. They attempted to switch off the smoke detector. To switch off the smoke detector, they cut on the table. In the hopes that the smoke detector would go off, the Wi-Fi was unplugged. God, oh God, have you disconnected the Wi-Fi? You're going to have a great time with child protective custody, man. You're making things far too simple, I must say. Throughout her pregnancy, Blueface and Croat will maintain their intermittent relationship. Come on, baby. Give birth, baby. Apply a lot of pressure? You got it. You got it. On the way. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Give birth, baby. Give birth, baby. Take him outside. He left, go out. He left. Jesus, thank you. He left. Praise be to God. Glory be. Jesus, thank you. Jesus, thank you. Press. Press. Glory be. Glory be. Upon witnessing Chrisean Jr.'s birth, thousands of people fell in love with him right away. They wanted to assist and shield Chrisean and her new boy, so they became online aunts and uncles. Now cover him and cover her in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. We pray for him even when it comes to his father. Each and every assault the devil makes on his life. We declare that you, Christian, will be showered with benefits in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. That you are the result of God's plan. When Blueface appeared in Baltimore and filmed a music video in a gas station with Chrisean and their newborn, several fans were taken aback and dissatisfied. Chrisean had just left a bad relationship. Was she returning to it? Or was Blueface referring to Chrisean's toxicity? Or did they just attempt to co-parent? Later on, we would learn that his mother was delaying it for a surgery Chrisean Jr. required. And Blueface did the unimaginable on the internet. He declared Chrisean an unfit mother after disclosing the baby's condition. She's a terrible mom. She is unfit, really. In order to accomplish what she wants, she has been delaying the operation and skipping the appointments. I started to believe it was surgery. They were discussing how she didn't make the appointment. You were upset about the truth being live and pressing charges, even though you had a baby on live. I have nothing more to say. Blueface claimed that in order to get Chrisean to act, he had to expose her. Although Chrisean chose not to file charges, her parenting was the subject of a public examination. Chrisean faced criticism for bringing her newborn out in public so quickly. They were even observed in Walmart with the infant leaning back in a position that appeared extremely uncomfortable. She also kept her puppy with her while she went shopping. There was a lot going on with a "you have to hold the baby go" situation when I was in Walmart. For example, I feel like I have a disability after giving birth. Anything that a regular person can accomplish, I can't do. I'm making an effort. It's really, really difficult. Oh my God, that woman recording me, she could have just helped me. I began to cry a little. I have a dog and 2 carts full of things I need for my house. I'm calling my baby daddy. Is he helping? I asked myself. Therefore, I also don't see why he's interjecting. This mommy is fine. But wow, you're thinking about everything in my situation for 36 hours a day. I'm not sure. As if everything were simply too much to handle. I'm still learning, I guess. I adore my child. He's a decent infant. I'm going to get really tight. Do you have this when you talk about Big Rock? To you, everyone makes errors. For a period. You were frightened by me? Hey, you go back to sleep. Walmart was not the only place where there was uncertainty, disruption, and criticism. When Chrisean's ex started claiming Chrisean Jr. and stating that he wanted a paternity test, it only became worse. He even claimed that Chrisean Jr. was in danger while in his own mother's custody. I'll be able to go on once I've formed the fraternity without Zeus being involved. How certain are you that your son is that person? This flight, I shall say. For a long time, I kept telling myself that Junior wasn't mine. Junior and I have been growing closer in what I consider to be a spiritual way. Still a baby worth $1 million. Simply said, he's not a Blueface baby. Finding out if he is my son is my responsibility. I'm merely attempting to prove paternity, but to everyone else, it's amusing. Ronnie's claims to be the father were addressed by Blueface. He continued, I knew there was something off. I don't think that's my baby. That DNA test was all weird when I read it. seemed fake. I had no control over that test. Plus, why would you have a baby in Bamor when you and the alleged father live in LA and the guy claiming the baby live in Bamor? Then he says, I think they look a lot alike. More than me. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Are they similar in your opinion? To help raise money for a lawyer so he could establish paternity. Ronnie started a GoFundMe and soon received support from people who questioned and criticized Crone's actions and behavior. His interviews went viral on blogs, but many people questioned his motivations. Was he clout chasing or was he serious? Did he really think Chrisean Jr. was his son? Or was he just taking advantage of a viral moment? Jr. deserves to know his potential biological family without anyone's career being taken into consideration. And I just want to let y'all know whether it go my way or if it don't go my way. I just need closure. Absolutely. And I know everybody won't understand it. Everybody don't have a father. Everybody ain't a stand-up individual. However, I'm doing this to save Jr. On February 3rd, 2025, Karan Kaney, aka Ronnie Doe, tragically passed away. He was fatally shot outside his home, and his case is still currently under investigation. Conspiracy theories and online debates continue to connect Chrisean with his passing. However, no official connection has ever been proven, but the public's allegations and investigations continue. Here Go the Baby. Music. As Chrisean attempted to adjust to motherhood, her life seemed to spiral further into instability. From her lawsuits to jail time and dealing with multiple men, public concern for her son grew louder. At just 2 years old, Chrisean Jr. has become one of the most talked about children on social media. Baby, come on, man. What was once curiosity has turned into collective concern. My son walking? My son talking. My son eat just because I don't display that. Viewers notice that he still drinks from a bottle, has not been seen walking or talking. Videos and pictures of Chrisean Jr. have sparked real worry and concern, but also a wave of harsh judgment. While some may be mean and cruel, others are genuinely pleading with Chrisean to get him professional help and stability to give her son what so many feel he deserves: safety, therapy, and consistency. Fans who once defended and supported Chrisean have now turned their backs, finding it morally impossible to defend her behavior or support her actions. Let me express my worries, you guys, because you guys are like, Blue, why are you so worried? She is unable to rest. Chrisean is someone I know. I know everyone in the area. We can all see her immediate family is not capable of anything. But anything like, bro, I know what's going on. I don't screw her. Like, I know. That's why I'm so worried. While the world criticizes Chrisean for what she isn't, it's worth remembering what she's never had. Stability, structure, consistent love. She grew up homeless while her parents battled addictions and served time in jail. Many of her siblings have faced child neglect and abuse charges and also spent time in jail. Chrisean has an expectation and the opportunity to do better than her parents. But what we are witnessing is generational trauma unfold online. Babe, what's up? What's up with? So yeah, we was here for a little bit. We was waiting for March. March took tell them what you looking at. March took forever looking at himself in the camera. Blueface continues to express concern for the safety and well-being of Chrisean Jr. He recently offered Chrisean $40,000 to stay in his home and focus on Chrisean Jr. He wrote to his mother, who shared an article that was accusing Chrisean of child neglect. Wow, look at everybody that encouraged child neglect. I just wanted her to slow down, focus on my son. I hope she don't lose him before I get out. Shaking my head. I pray God can change her heart the way he changed mine. So Chrisean is currently preparing to be on another season of Baddies, and Blueface is headed home from prison. So will Blueface step up and save Jr. when he's released? Will Blueface end up actually watching the baby? They said, oh yeah, I told Lee I'm considering playing bad guys. Tell me. I said, bad Zeiss, you're pregnant. When will you do anything bad? Oh, she remarked. I don't suppose they'll be shooting like that after I already delivered the baby. I responded, who will look after the infant? Me. Who? She says, you. Back when Chrisean was still pregnant, Blueface sat down with Jaden and literally said if things ever got bad, they'd take the baby. Like he knew deep down inside that one day the possibility could come about. Start over. I think she going to up and we going to adopt the child. If it's my kid, I think she going to up. What do you think? Oh, I'm going to take the baby here. I'm going to take the baby there. It's going to go bad. And we going to adopt a child. I'm not going to watch the child, so you going to be stuck with our child. It feels like Blueface was foreshadowing what we're seeing today, this is bigger than baby mama, baby daddy drama. This is about a child that was created in chaos and is currently trapped in the cycles of generational trauma. I think if she up and they say you're not physically fit to watch the child. It's either adoption or I take the child. Adoption. I'm gonna give it to you. Why would you ever give it to me? Music. Because it's a free child that you didn't have to push out and up your body for. That's why. So if they took her kid and gave it to me, you wouldn't, who's they? The people. The police. The people. Who's they? Who's they that's taking they people's kids? Who's they? The people that take kids. I don't know. Foster care it is. I'm not gonna feel bad for it. Foster care it is. Never mind who's going to watch the baby. The real question is, will Blueface step up and save the baby? No, I'm not doing that. No, I'll visit the kids that foster security, and if you don't want to take them is crazy. Because that's where they're going to go if you don't take them. Why? What? All right. Why they got to go there? All right. But I'm confused. Why? What? What are you saying? I'm saying if she does something that they won't forgive her for, God. But that's on y'all. Prevent and they take the kids. Okay? But that's on y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with me. All right. If Blueface fails to step up to the plate, will he be publicly held accountable for just sitting on the sidelines and doing nothing? See what they not understand is my baby, right? The baby's going to be famous, right? When he come out, it's not going to be the same effect as if you having a kid, right? You have a kid. It's not going to be everybody's waiting for you to up with kids. It's not going to be like, whereas no one expects me to up. Yeah, that too. So same difference but I'm think same difference. Like, okay, so then what? So it's like she thinks, oh, I'm just gonna have a kid and, I'm going to be good. I'm going to watch it and my friends are going to watch it when I need to do this. She's not understanding that. You having a famous kid, not having an A-reg you feel me? It's not a regular kid where you get to make certain mistakes and people don't know and people don't see it. It's not that. She's having a famous kid where it's like any mistake you make is going to be like, take it. She is not fit. It isn't. So how do you feel about that? Oh, I feel like her and all her fans are not taking that into consideration. They're just thinking, oh, well, she has a kid. Then she will awaken. This is what she will become. That's what she will be. They're not taking consideration that one slip. One, they could be her kid with herring friend for an hour too long to where it just croissant currently have people who are actively calling children. Protective services on her and the police we can do. She's moving from place to place, house to house with this. Y'all thought I was joking before about reporting her when she live. I am. This is ridicule. And anybody that say mind your own business, I'm not minding nothing when I'm looking at something like this. And if you can mind your own business talking about, cause that's hot, child. We need less people like you. And that's the reason why she like that, cause all them people around her, smoking around her, sitting around her. Then when you become a mom and kids are on your resume, you don't get the same reaction. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like if you got a kid and you go on a show that just fight people all day, they're going to be like, you have a kid. Why don't you take your child out? You would rather fight here. You feel me? It's not the same. It's not the same. They just think like, oh no, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. When you have a child, you don't receive the same cool points. They start saying things like, you're a mom and you're fighting all day. Where's your kid? When you have a child, but what do they say each time they see you without the child? Where are your children? And it seems like you won't have a response for each weekend. Not every week will have a response from you. Do you sense me? If you go 2 weeks without your children, they're going to say, I never go 2 weeks straight. You're a bad mother. You're not washing the kids here. Where's the kids? I would never do that. But I'm saying if I go 2 weeks without the kids, it's not gonna be none of that. Right. Absolutely. 100%. I'm saying people not planning for that. They just think like, oh, it's going to. No, it's not. It's not too much time of you posting what you're doing without your kids. People are going to look at you crazy. I don't care. That's just what it is. They're not considering that though. I'm considering that. I already know how this is going to go. Is she going to drop the baby? Oh, I can tell you right now. Go on, I can tell you right now what's going to happen. SL Fest, and then they're going to be like, where's your kids? Why aren't you with your children? We're on a boat with you. We're aboard a boat. Okay, with GL, I'm having fun. We're cool. He appeals to me. He has that dog in him and is cool. Perhaps this is more my speed. believe she's planning something. I'm referring to it in it. Hold on a second. What was it that I kept discussing? The largest shark is the shark Sheech. He appeals to me. No, I'm a blood like you know, but Crip is cool. I mean, you did say that, correct? I am married. I have a spouse. I'm married to a black person who has your children. Instead of your children, you're with him. She will say, what do you mean? What do you do? I was doing this before you guys don't with it. No, they will say, no, where's the kid? But you're battling it. All right. I'm not concerned. No, you're not. What are you then? You're not concerned. Why don't you worry? I'm concerned. All right. Well, let me not worry, therefore I'm not concerned. I'm not the mother if you're not concerned. I will receive the least amount of it. Jesus, please. Yes, I understand that I will receive the least amount of it. They will ask, where's the mom? Rather than, where's the dad? Cash Jr. is still at the heart of a controversy that he did not start. But will his life still be shaped by the circle of chaos? Before his light has a chance to shine, will it dim? Before his light has a chance to shine, will it dim?